And so off the tip, it's Boston. A look at the Magic starting group. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's the kid in at the 3.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now, you know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Sullinger the screen. Thomas with the ball. Lets it go from deep. And Jared Sullinger, the bucket on the assist by Thomas.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Here's the kid. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. And that one no good to start him off on the night. Let's send it out to DB, who caught up with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. The wide open look here for Oladipo. No good off the back of the rim. Now the dish to Thomas. And it's blocked. Here's Oladipo. Payton passes to the kid. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Payton against Thomas. He kicks it to Sullinger. Goes up at the stripe. Rebound by the kid.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Now here's Bradley. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Mickey. And Gordon over to help. The shot by Sullinger, wide open. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound. Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Payton passes to the kid. The shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Thomas, that's good.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Now here's Vucevic. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and it's Gordon penetrating. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Here is Thomas. It's a 5-point game. Feeds to Sullinger. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Number 1, the Magic.
I think this is one of the reasons this team is where they are right now. They are very opportunistic and aggressive, not just in causing turnovers, but in converting them.
Here's the kid. 8 points for him. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. The kid's got 10 points.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain him.
On the wing, Turner. The shot is off. Nice D from the kid.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. The Celtics making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Elfrid Payton. There's the pass to the kid. And Jared Sullinger picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Oladipo, the pass to the kid. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You know, he has been ever present in the paint today, guys. He's getting a lot of his points from in close.
In the corner, Bradley. With it. Back to Sullinger. Inside. And stolen by Gordon. Oladipo outside. Jennings passes to the kid. To the inside. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now, here's Thomas. Turner. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Turner's got 5 now.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Oladipo, good.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Now, here's Thomas. Sullinger, a screen on Jennings. Thomas against Jennings. And Thomas, here we go.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Olenek, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Johnson comes in for Turner. And Smart subbed in for Avery Bradley. The Magic also changing it up. Nicholson's checked in for Gordon. And Fournier subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The feed to Crowder. And Olenek kicks to Crowder. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. To the left side wing. Inside, here's Fournier, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Thomas goes in. It's hauled in by the Magic. Passes it to Jennings. Here's the kid. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Celtics shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Pass to Crowder. To the middle, Olynyk. The shot no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's the kid. No good. And it's Boston the other way. To the left wing. This one for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
There's 1:40 left in the first quarter of the game. Thomas with the ball, and Jennings picks him up defensively. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And the Magic making a change here. Haywood's checked in, and so Olynyk nails both of them. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Picked by Haywood. Jennings drives in. Shoots the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Well, there's no shortage of defensive specialists at the one spot during the regular season this year. You can see by this rundown of the point guard steal leaders. Isaiah Thomas is second.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, in transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
The pass to the kid, and stolen by Pekovic, and pushing it up. Here's Boston. Kicks it to Johnson. Outside Thomas, and it's denied. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's the kid. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. And that's 17 points for Freak.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now here's Smart. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Thomas. 3 seconds left. No good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Magic up 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very successful tenure with the Butler Bulldogs. He talked about the challenge of making that decision.
The only hard part of that decision is leaving a place that you really loved for 13 years. I couldn't have left without knowing that it was a place that we were going to stay together and really commit to a process together. And I was sold on that. And I
wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks lost in his stockpile.
Well, I don't know how he would address that question, but I do know he's feeling real good about his decision. I mean, taking the Celtics to the playoffs in just his second season, I mean, I think he's one of the bright coaching stars in the NBA today. It was the NBA's game and college basketball's loss when he moved on to the Celtics.
Well said. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Magic.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the Magic, the backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Get out there with Gordon, and it's Nicholson in at the center, locking down the middle. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He finished with an incredible amount of points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Here's Turner following the bucket by Orlando. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Pekovic.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Inside, here's the kid. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness. He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Olenek, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. And a switcher also for Orlando. Vucevic, he's checked in for Nicholson. To the middle, here's the kid. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Turner against Payton. Dishes it to Olenek. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Happy to see that one go in for his 2nd make in 5 attempts.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Turner.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Here's the kid. 21 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Oladipo. No good from the wing. For Boston, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the 2nd quarter began. Perfect from the field. Outside Turner. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Celtics trail by 7. And here in the 2nd quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Tries a three. It's hauled in by the Magic. The kid's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. It's tipped. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
The Celtics making a switch here. Sullinger's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Hezonja's checked in. And so it's a...
Well, Nick, how...
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for the kid. He has 23 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. The shot's good from the kid.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Sullinger, a screen on Payton. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Nicholson grabs the board. Nicholson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's the screen. Orlando moving the ball around. He used that pick to get in close. And the Magic lead by 12.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. Sullinger outside. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by the Magic. Nicholson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the right wing. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Turner. For Orlando, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. He hits both from the stripe. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
There's a good screen. Sullinger, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Tries from 10. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season. Number 1, the Magic.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on 1 or 2 guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence as a team.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across.